and gentlemen, welcome to the new era. Welcome to KPW and welcome to War Zone, where the gloves are off. From here on out, it is I, Tapey Styles, calling the action right down the middle, flying solo as always. And tonight, in lieu of Cyber Sunday, the big reveal at the end of last night's broadcast, the newest signee to KPW, the Viceroy Jedi, being officially confirmed as an on-time, full-time member of the roster, will be making his first appearance next week on Warzone to address the Kumite faithful. But that's next week's business. What's going on this week? In the main event tonight, we'll be seeing Popo go one-on-one against the Sauce, the Lethal Lottery winner, the man with a ticket punched into the main event of Summer Spark, the Sauce. We'll also be having triple threat action between Tape, Steven Gielberg, and Corey Sinclair. We'll be seeing Chris Billy, the KPW Hardcore Champion, go one-on-one against Bam Dardino, the Blue Chipper himself. And finally, last but not least, doing this on such short notice, making up for the loss that we've incurred through travel delays, flight delays on the way back from Duckburg back here to the Kumite Forum, the Twitch champion, the one and only Senton Slarty, has stepped up to the plate to defend his Twitch championship on back-to-back nights to make it up to the fine folks here, not just at the Kumite Forum, but all the fans watching at home. And it appears that one man has answered the challenge on short notice. Mr. Pomp and Circumstance himself, the number 2 contender for the Twitch Championship. Nick Flawless. He was very dangerously close to securing that barbed wire brawl match last week, but he came up just short against Oliver English, the Monarch, who is still recovering from the effects of that bloody brutality, that absolute war that started off Cyber Sunday, and there's only one man responsible for it. The one and only, the KPW Twitch champion, Slarty, hoping to make his 3rd successful title defense here tonight. Rumors floating around that the KPW flights were affected by the Microsoft CrowdStrike hack. Rumors are also floating around about the behavior of the former tag team champions Huckamania before they boarded their flight. Some ongoing issues that are under investigation by KPW staff regarding some flight attendants. It appears that the future is quite uncertain for that team and their tag team championship rematch that they're entitled to may be in jeopardy. But there's one man that's not even remotely in jeopardy right now. He's in the driver's seat. Nick Flawless taking the fight to Slarty. Russian leg sweep. Might sound a little cheeky, but you could say that Nick Flawless is oozing machismo here tonight. The pop-up cutter from Slarty. We've seen him put down bigger men than Nick Flawless with that move. But Nick is fighting like a man possessed. He is ready to dethrone the Twitch champion here tonight. Big lariat by Slarty, throwing all of his body weight into it. Doing everything he can just to keep Nick down. Big spear into the corner. Nick and Slarty just slugging things out to start off KPW here tonight. To start off War Zone. As we have reached episode number 18. 18 weeks in a row of the biggest and brightest stars across all of Twitch professional wrestling. Running every Monday night since April 1st, 2024, Warzone. Nick trying to gouge the eyes out of the Twitch champion here. Sleeper hold by Nick Flawless. This was how Oliver English lost that barbed wire brawl. Excuse me, that was how Popo lost the Oklahoma Open. It was a hell of a night trying to get back out of Duckburg and home to the Kumite Forum. Nick descending from the top rope with absolute grace, back-to-back flawless elbows, connecting with the first and Slarty narrowly avoiding the second. Suplex bringing Nick Flawless back into the ring. We've seen Nick run into this issue last week, going for back-to-back flawless elbows on Oliver English. Or perhaps his over-reliance on aggression spelled the end for him. And this is the side that we're more familiar with when it comes to Nick Flawless. The pomp and the circumstance. Open palm strike by Slarty. Big lariat by Slarty, sending Nick through the ropes. Nick springing back into action here. Nick playing a dangerous game here, trying to outstrike Slarty. And Slarty's making him pay for it with a hellacious choke slam. And the clothesline from hell finds its mark. Nick kicking out at 2.9 though. The resiliency of Nick Flawless, the fire in this kid. Jumping pile driver by Nick Flawless. He's not gonna make this easy for the Twitch champion. He came here tonight with something to prove. Throwing Slarty out of the ring, down to the floor. Already looking to grab some prized possessions of the fans in the front row here.
11, 12, 13, 14.
These two men trying to punch their tickets into Summer Spark. Nick Flawless going for a suicide dive. Really going in deep into the repertoire here for tonight's bout to open up Warzone, the KPW Twitch Championship up for grabs. Pulling out all the stops. Gotta give the people what they want. Snapmare. Nick Flawless taking the time, the hot dog and grandstand, showboating to the forum. Nick going low with that low blow. Looking for another jumping pile driver, and he gets it. Bringing the fist down on Slarty's mask with precision. Knee lift by the challenger. Nick Flawless is doing anything and everything he can in his power to immobilize the Twitch champion. But a task like that is easier said than done. Nick Flawless getting caught into a lion tamer there. Big uppercut by Slarty. Twitch championship bouts are typically fought with no time limits. It is one fall to a finish. Nick Flawless making a critical mistake, shooting over Slarty's head with that suicide dive. That's why they call it high risk and high reward, folks.
11, 12, 13, 14.
Slarty's not finished with him. He's looking to put Nick down on the floor here. Thought better of it. He wants that win inside the ring. Slarty rummaging through the front rows here, looking for some kind of weapon. Slarty has the opportunity to make history here tonight. A successful defense against Nick Flawless would make him the most successful champion in the short history of KPW. Diving fist drop by the challenger. Sizing each other up. Nick Flawless landing that precision punch. It appears Slarty has been busted wide open. A laceration along the hairline of the champion. What precision by Nick Flawless. Now he's working to blind the champion by gouging his eyes even through the gas mask. Reaching in deep with those fingers. Now we've all known how elite of a striker Slarty is here in KPW, but we might have underestimated Nick Flawless here. Schoolboy roll up. Slarty almost lost the title there. Belly to belly suplex delivered with authority, and now he's raining down a hellfire here. Napalm strikes left and right fists flying through the air there. Flawless delivering an elbow right to Slarty's head. Looking to drop the knee onto Slarty's back to break him in half, and he misses. Slarty making the most out of this opportunity with a lion tamer. And Nick just barely makes it to the ropes. Big headbutt by the champion. Guillotine choke. Nick's untrapped arm making it to the ropes. That might have been a critical mistake by Slarty. An arm bar by Nick Flawless. Slarty might have met his match here tonight. Maybe bargained for a little more than he could chew. But you can't fault Slarty for wanting to give the people what they want. You can't fault Slarty for his showmanship, stepping up and rising to the occasion. Drop kick cover, floating over to a cover here. 2 count. Slarty looking at this as a win-win scenario here. Either he becomes the most successful champion in KPW history. Kitchen sink attack by Nick Flawless. He gets that nice crispy payday. Ankle lock by the champion. Blocking the ropes. And Nick has no choice but he had to tap there. History has been made to begin War Zone here tonight. These two men stepping up to the challenge, stepping up to the plate on such short notice. KPW will be grateful to these two men. Those fat bonuses, those wallets are going to be a little bit thicker walking out of here tonight, but only one of them is going to have that championship bonus. Congratulations to Slarty. We always talk about how much he craves a fight, how brutal he could be inside that ring. But deep down inside, we all saw how close he came to losing it all against Mr. Pop and Circumstance, Nick Flawless. As the crowd here in the Kumite Forum is giving both of these men a standing ovation. What a fight! And up next, many may describe this as a bit of a mismatch here. Chris Billy, the hardcore champion, steps up to the plate now to take on the blue chipper himself, Bam Dardino, in singles action. You want to talk about competitors? You want to talk about athletes that are looking for a fight? Look no further than the 7'4", 525-pound man beast, The freak of nature himself, Crisp Billy. Our Lord and Savior. A God that shows no mercy in the middle of in between these ropes in the squared circle. Bam Dardino's gonna be in for the fight of his life, but he doesn't seem to give a damn here tonight. You always talk about how bold and brash he was. Bam don't give a damn. We've seen him progress over time as a challenger here in KPW. He's been given a lot of opportunities. But it appears that for the first time in his career, he's ready for the fight. He's ready to rise to the challenge, rise to the occasion. Bam Dardino going for the legs of Crisp Billy. A solid strategy by the blue chipper himself. Neutralize the legs and hope that the other 300 pounds of meat just causes him to topple. Hopefully Bam Dardino could use his speed and his agility to get through a bout like this. As we're receiving word as the hardcore division heats up in the course of the past month, with Summer Spark looming around the corner, August 25th, Crisp Billy is going to need a challenger for the Hardcore Championship. It appears that he is being entered into an 8-man gauntlet. The strength on display by Bam Dardino with that back suplex. Texas Cloverleaf on a 500-pound giant. Really testing the flexibility of Crisp Billy. Crisp Billy probably regretting getting rid of those knee braces. We're receiving word, more information about the 8-man hardcore championship scramble at Summer Spark. The prize fighter, Venom Artemis, hot off the heels of that Forum Rules match victory, has entered himself into the scramble. With more names to be announced as time progresses, roll-up pin by Bam Dardino countering that powerbomb attempt. Big clothesline by Crisp Billy. Look at the size difference here tonight. Bam Dardino looking for a moonsault. on the hardcore champion. Schoolboy, small package roll-up pin, and he gets the upset. Bam Dardino playing possum for the world to see. Laying down the bait and raging Chris Billy with that calculated punch. Chris Billy falling victim to one of the deadliest grapples in the game. A small inside cradle. And it appears that Bam Dardino is entering himself into the hardcore championship scramble at Summer Spark. We have 3 names in the ring. The hardcore champion, Chris Billy, of course. Bam Dardino, and the prize fighter, Venom Artemis. What a shocking victory here tonight. Quite possibly the most impressive win of Bam Dardino's career. Congratulations to the Blue Chipper. It appears that up next we have triple threat action. Tape, Corey Sinclair, and Steven Gilbert duke it out. These 3 men all need a win next to their names, all looking to improve their records. It appears that we're being interrupted here. Pierre Cinema coming down to the ring. He's got a live microphone. I don't think anybody expected to see him here tonight.
So, where do we start with this one, guys? Cyber Sunday. Duckburg Bowl, main event tag team action. Ding in the sauce. Versus myself and that punk Shuko. I fight day in and day out, push my body as far as it can possibly go because I know that when I wake up the next morning, I can look in the mirror and be proud of everything I achieved. No shortcuts, no exploitations. When you pay to see France's greatest export Pierre Cinema, you're gonna get every last penny's worth. Unfortunately, and by that I mean thankfully since I took a lot of joy in seeing this. Shuko took the L in the middle of the ring last night. I've never seen Ding hit anybody in the crotch as hard as he hit that man, and if it was anybody else, I'd actually feel bad about it. But I'm not here to talk about a man that screwed me out of the gold. I'm not here to talk about a so-called tag team partner. You guys all want to hear what I have to say about what happened after the bell rang. I dunno what crypt KPW dug this man out of and what size wheelbarrow they rolled onto the doorstep filled with cash, but KPW has really opened Pandora's box with shit like that. Allow me to be the welcoming committee here, Jedi. We don't trust you and nobody in the back wants you here. You may be a former world champ and you may be the viceroy, but when you step through these doors here, you wipe your feet on the mat, take the shoes off at the door, and kiss the ring when you address the star of the show. I put this place on the map and I will rep KPW until the day that I die. You want to pick a fight with me after a 20-minute match? How about you pick one with me now that I'm fresh? If you want the smoke so bad, if you want to take over KPW so bad. Get your ass down to the ring and take me out of it.
Oh, we thought Jedi wasn't in the building here tonight. It appears that he's answering the challenge. Be careful what you wish for, Pierre Cinema. Where is he? Where's the Viceroy? Oh, he's playing a trick on us all.
You must be on that part-time schedule, so let's make this convenient. Whether you like it or not, I'll see you at Summer Spark. August 25th, I finally become a selfless man. And I'm gonna become a felon too. They'll be throwing me into the slammer for animal cruelty, 'cause I'm gonna beat you like a bitch.
Pierre Cinema making his intentions known. Issuing the challenge to Jedi for Summer Spark August 25th. Holding nothing back after Jedi made his statement last night with that assault. And back to our regularly scheduled programming. Triple threat action here. 30-minute time limit. All three of these men hoping to improve their standings in the KPW Twitch division. We haven't seen a whole lot of tape in the past several months. Adopting one of those classic part-time schedules. Maybe you could take after the director here, follow his example. Steven Gilberg. Taking his sweet time, making his way down to the ring. And here comes a man that could really benefit from a Twitch championship opportunity here. A man that's been hunting after Slarty for the past several months. Corey Sinclair. Seeing tape and Steven Gilberg as two obstacles in his path. Hoping to make the most out of this opportunity. Hoping to do whatever it takes for him to get his hands on Slarty once again. Last time we saw tape, it was at the Lethal Lottery match. He went a fair distance, lasting nearly 15 minutes in the bout. Steven Gilberg would also make his debut there during the course of the Lethal Lottery match. Test of strength here between Steven Gilberg and Corey Sinclair. Corey Sinclair, of course, being one of the most unpredictable fighters here in KPW. looking for a Hurricane Rana pin. Slarty watching the match from backstage. Ice packs on the side of the head. Hoping to get a glimpse of who his next challenger could be at Summer Spark singles competition. Roll-up attempt by Tate, trying to put things away quickly. Rolling kick sending Tate to the outside. Corey Sinclair jumping into the fight. A springboard plancha from the top rope down to the floor. Corey Sinclair playing this the smartest out of anybody. He's letting the other two men take each other out. He doesn't have to do a damn thing but pick up the scraps. Tate re-entering the ring. Steven Gilbert retrieving a briefcase from the first row. Corey Sinclair taking control of the briefcase here, letting Tate do all the dirty work on Steven Gilbert. Irish whip. Gilbert going down after that drop kick. The in-ring prowess of these three. Corey Sinclair, one of the most unorthodox wrestlers here in KPW. Tate, a master technician in the squared circle. Steven Gilbert willing to brawl with anybody. Never unwilling to make his fist his strongest weapon. Bulldog by Tate. Even Gilbert breaking the back. Looking for a Romero stretch. In tribute to deceased horror film director George A. Romero. Steven Gilbert, of course, taking a lot of inspiration from men like George A. Romero. Corey Sinclair locking in a Boston Crab. Big boot to the face from Tate. Reverse armbar. You're looking for an opportunity at some more championship gold. When this company was in its infancy, he looked like a strong contender to become the first ever KPW World Heavyweight Champion. Now that we are months removed from that Gold Rush tournament, we know that that did not in fact happen. He did make it all the way to the finals of the Gold Rush tournament at Fully Loaded. Corey Sinclair looking for a leg lock here. Working down on the knee brace of Steven Gielberg. Schoolboy pin attempt. Rolling wheel kick by Corey. A figure four by Steven Gielberg. Tape's in the driver's seat here. He's looking for an octopus stretch. Digging deep into the repertoire. Full arm in the... Looking for a new trick to pull out of the bag. Steven Gielberg. Tandem offense from Tape and Corey Sinclair. Diving drop kick into the sternum of Steven Gielberg before that getting dropped on his neck with that power bomb. Steven Gielberg, of course, being the heaviest man in the bout, with at least 50 pounds on both Tape and Corey Sinclair. Steven Gielberg retrieving a hockey stick. Big headbutt by Corey Sinclair. Falling back on those strikes. Corey looking to steal one from Tape here. Doing whatever it takes to secure a victory. There's nothing that Corey would love more than to get another shot at the Twitch champion. Now that Slarty has that history-making Twitch championship run, I'm sure Corey has newfound motivations to finish what he started, this revenge tour. Dragon Sleeper in effect, and he tapped him out. He tapped out Tape. Corey cinching in deep, that Dragon Sleeper. Looking for the perfect opening. Genius strategy here from Corey Sinclair here tonight. Letting Tape and the director Steven Gielberg duke it out for most of this bout here tonight. And Corey Sinclair went in to pick up the scraps. Slarty probably feeling a sense of dread knowing what might be around the corner for him. Corey Sinclair, now the #1 contender for the Twitch Championship. At this pacing, they could be seeing each other once again at Summer Spark. Congratulations to Corey on the monumental victory here tonight. A much needed shot in the arm of momentum. For the human velociraptor himself. And now time for the main event. The Spring Stampede rematch. Popo going one-on-one against the Sauce in singles action. Spring Stampede, all those months ago, all the way back in March. The very first bout here in KPW was between Popo and the Sauce for the uncrowned KPW Twitch Championship at the time. The Sauce would be victorious that night. They would meet again under different circumstances at Fully Loaded a month later.
You smell what the Rock is.
The Sauce defending his KPW Twitch Championship at the time. Popo would sneak out the victor in that bout.
The Rock says.
These two would meet again at Lethal Lottery all the way back at the end of June 30th. The final two men in the Lethal Lottery match. The Sauce, of course, going on to win that match and punching his ticket in to fight either Ding or Ricky Rhombus for the World Heavyweight Championship at Summer Spark. It always seems that wherever the Sauce goes, wherever Popo goes, the other, or one man goes, the other is not that far behind. Back-to-back low blows from the Sauce. And Popo is not afraid to get dirty right back towards him. No love lost between these two. Cyber Sunday last night, of course, being held in Duckburg, Popo's hometown in the heart of Texas. He was not successful in defeating Jim Ross in that Oklahoma Open Challenge. But he was more than willing to put up a fight against the Sauce once again in the main event of War Zone here tonight. Offering some advice to the World Heavyweight Champion, Ding. If anybody knows how to deal with the Sauce, it's certainly Popo. And the Sauce hoping to put Popo away. A Scorpion Ding drop onto the Heartthrob himself. Cover. And Popo he almost didn't kick out there. He was staring up at the lights, seeing stars. Sauce for a delayed vertical suplex here. I stand corrected, altering it into a brain buster and driving his knee into the chest of Popo. But Popo's not gonna take this going down easy. He's not gonna take any of this lightly. He's tapping it. He's shifting into that second gear here. After an early dominant display by the Sauce. Highly reminiscent of their first bout all the way back in March. Spring Stampede. Available on Kumite On Demand in the highlights section of the Team Adhesive channel, where you can find all the previous episodes of KPW, every bit of KPW content at your fingertips. Just like the recently aired, recently uploaded Cyber Sunday monthly special event. One of our highest drawing gates of KPW history. A sold out Duckburg Bowl. Many fans having to be turned away at the door. Reports of tailgating parties all over Duckburg just to watch the hometown hero Popo. The Sauce going low once again on the former Twitch champion Popo. A second Scorpion Ding drop. I think the Sauce is making his message loud and clear here. If I could do this to Popo, I could do this to you too, Ding. The Sauce picking up an easy victory for what seemed to be an easy victory. Keeping it short, keeping it sweet, and right to the point. Showing the world exactly why he's in the Summer Spark main event. Showing how he earned every bit of that opportunity. He's telling the whole world to say hello to the sour guy. Making no effort to tap into his strong arsenal of moves. No saucy elbow needed. No sauce bottom needed. Popo suffering another crushing blow. Another massive defeat. Back-to-back nights here at KPW, not just at Cyber Sunday, but also on War Zone. And the ultimate whammy of having to lose again to the Sauce. This has been KPW War Zone. I've been Tapey Styles, the only man that could call the action right down the middle. Flying solo as always. We'll be seeing you next week. Ding defends his KPW World Heavyweight Championship against Ricky Rhombus. We'll be hearing from the Viceroy Jedi for the first time ever. We'll be seeing the Boise Boys, David Rush and Hollywood Hannon, return to tag team action against Chaos Control. The Monarch Oliver English going one-on-one with Sigma Shuko. And more to be announced. Take care and stay safe. Drive responsibly, drink responsibly. And we'll see you next Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, for another thrilling episode of War Zone. Good night, everybody.